The New Zealand First Leader Winston Peters has spoken directly to the leaders of both National and Labour for the first time since the election, laying the groundwork for talks to form a coalition government, if that can indeed be achieved. National's Bill English had left a phone message for Mr Peters last night suggesting the two talk this week, but didn't immediately receive a response. Phone tag, here's our political reporter, May Heron.
Winston Peters says the real talks will get underway after the final election result is announced next Saturday afternoon. But he says preliminary discussions with National Leader Bill English and Labour Leader Jacinda Ardern will get underway later this week.
You know, we have had a contact from Bill English requesting I call him back. I have. I've been talking to other political parties about preliminary talks because of the complication that can't start till Thursday. We have our caucus on Tuesday. And I have a funeral which I must attend on Wednesday, so we expect that by Thursday discussions will be underway.
Jacinda Ardern also spoke to Mr Peters this morning and says there will likely be a meeting between the two parties later this week. She reiterated the importance of waiting for the result of more than 380,000 special votes. Those special votes and the final election result will be announced on Saturday, and Mr Peters says he will make his decision in the 5 days following, by October the 12th. Bill English says his concern is that the deadline looks pretty tight.
We've done 3 coalition agreements, the last 3 the New Zealand government's had, and they've all been different. This one will be different again. The negotiation process is quite a bit more complex, and trying to get through that in 4 or 5 days would be quite a challenge. So some preliminary discussion this week would help. Certainly we'll be preparing for that.
There's been some speculation that National are open to a deal with the Green Party, something the Greens have in the past ruled out several times. Here's Mr English's take on it.
The Greens have yet to indicate, I think, that they would seriously intend to negotiate. There's been a lot of public discussion about it, about the possibility, but their track record, I think, is pretty clear. And there'd be, I think, certainly some doubt in our minds that they're willing and able to shift ground to seriously contemplate being part of a government.
The Green Party is not commenting. It won't say whether it has had any contact with New Zealand First, National or even with the Labour Party. From Parliament for Checkpoint, May Heron.